Hey guys, it's Will here again. We're continuing our Star Wars week stuff, looking at more Legion. I hope you guys have been enjoying the last few videos, but we got something special. We've seen Padme, we've seen Cody, but now we're finally going to take a look at the big model. This is their large vehicle that can be used for either the Empire or the Republic. And it is basically a stand-in for the larger clone ship. They're I forget what it's called, like LA something. It's their aircraft. And to further doubt or further ado, we have with me here this big ass box, which I need to. We have this big boy right here, the LAT LE, if you do, the version, transport. So this box is huge. It's so huge, I've actually had to take the camera off the tripod to hold it. Side of the box, you can see, there you can see like who can use it. Again, on the bottom, what sleeves you need. And on the back, so it is a high detailed model. As you can see, it's a high detailed model. Stats about it: you can make both versions of either clones or pilots, and you can kind of tell what era of this would be in. So, and then stuff. And for this, because this is supposed to be a transport ship, but it doesn't come with crew that it's transporting, I was able to find a printer online and get me a 3D printed model. So this is a model that I have printed and I have primed, and they're really nice quality. The print file I got came with both the Empire and the clones, so I'll have links below where I got mine. But really good quality, highly recommend it. Comes with multiple options, so you can have full crew, half crew, different repelling, and they have holes in their hands so that there can be repelling. And the pre-supported versions of them actually came out quite well. I had to do no work on them to make them better. If anything, I may have added one or two to a hand or a foot or something, but all in all, it came out really well. So I'm going to go apply this back onto the tripod and we'll look at the contents of the box. Internals of the LAAT. So let's just take a look at the upgrade cards. So we have a named pilot that we're going to take for the Imperials. We have an Imperial for officers, so you can turn into a transport vehicle. We have we have the Republic version. So another commander upgrade. A lot of these vehicles stuff have commander upgrades. Got that. Then we got some vehicle upgrades. I don't know why I had that. But yeah, so a lot of these vehicles seem to want to have upgrades for characters. So I don't know why. But it's the basic stuff. I still want to get an A-list Kira model for my tank, so she can be popping out, or get another tank and make one, either or. But we have two cards. One we have is the transport for the Imperial faction. Then we have one for the Republic version. For the most part, it looks the exact same. Yeah, I think it's just the same. It's just for in case you want to have your deck for collecting, and want to keep all your stuff looking the same. You for keywords and stuff. I think it's mostly for that. But they could have just done one card and have the symbols be split and have, like, you know, Republic half and Imperial half, but oh well. Anyways, going forward, we have the card sheet here. So this makes sense to be split. But again, it could be, you know, same. But I have 2 tokens, blah, blah, blah. And the thingy that says I own it. And then now onto the biggest part, as you can already see spinning here. We have the main hull. So it's the size of my hand from wrist to about middle, a little bit taller than pinky. Your 2 hull sides, they just snap off. So I can toss that. But as you can see, as I was saying in my last videos, snap fit basically. So it feels very much like this is supposed to be for a board game. But yeah. So we have the hulls. We have the glass. It's going to be interesting to paint up. And then we have more bits of the hull. More wings, repulsors. More parts of the hull. Transport. Thing to hold the screen. And there's the top half. And then here's the part that is interesting. So this is where you can make both crews. So if you wanted to, you know, have other vehicles for Star Wars or spare people for something, or you wanted to change a weapons crew for another game, you have the clone and the Imperial bits here to do so. We have the torsos here. The arms, the legs, controls, helmets, and the interior. So you can paint it all separate. So I'm excited for that. And then of course, if anyone's played Warhammer before, you know what this is. It's a flight base. Really nice pre-cut, flat. And last but not least, we have the base. Same size if you've built one of the tanks. It's their vehicle base. So, tip for anyone who's building Fantasy Flight Legion models. These are one of the few games where you have to build the model on the base that it comes with. Just because how the measuring system works, and that's why you have these little indents. It's because everything kind of measures from a base system. So you got to make sure your vehicle, whatever you have, is facing forward to one of these nubs. So that would just kind of glue like boop. And here we have is the instruction manual that will tells you how to build it and what have you. But with that, I'm gonna go and build this, and when we come back, I'll have it. Hey guys, so we're back here as well. I just finished priming it. As you can see, I've added some colors. I airbrushed the base layers for the orange. I'm going to be doing the stripes by hand, but this is going to be the general color scheme. Again, this is together, not glued. So it actually, again, like a lot of these fancy flight stuff, they will friction fit themselves together. If I can get this to, here we got like the crew in there. This glass acts like a thing to hold it together. So we have that. Let me focus that for you. And then we have the hull part where I have it opened, where I'm going to have the crew hanging off and, you know, repelling. And then we have the back end of the ship right there. So yeah, so this basically went together pretty simple. There's a little bit of advanced rules to add some little minute detail items. on their website, so I'd recommend getting that for this. But besides that, this top part here, all one piece, pop off. The cockpit inside is a piece on itself that pops out. This hull part here basically is a cargo container that attaches to it, so it is a separate piece. And then this I glued onto the sides. But besides that, it's really nice. I'm super excited, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.